Hello and welcome to my Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play. This will be, I would say, the first Let's Play on the Xbox One. I want to see, exactly how this works out, how all the editing works together. I'm a little hesitant because it'll only let you record about 5 minutes of gameplay before it shuts off, but hopefully it won't cut like somewhere important. Hopefully it'll just throughout the series it'll only cut at like very easily pausable situations. So I'm just going to start out. I'm going to a fresh game because so far this is on the rare replay, so I haven't played too much of it. I just started out on this that one account, so I'm just going to start fresh game, check out the cutscenes. Though I gotta say, this game, a lot of fun, a lot of memories. I played it a lot as a child on my N64. It was this game. I was either playing this or Super Smash Brothers. Those were the two like up there. I would play them all the time. Though sadly, I never actually beat Banjo-Kazooie until a few years ago on the Xbox arcade version. Which actually this is it's the exact same Xbox arcade version. It's just on the Xbox One. The Xbox arcade version is actually pretty nice, and it's a little bit more forgiving than the N64 version. While the N64 version had, if you died on a level or if you quit a level, you would reset the notes. So the highest note count you had at that time would be what you brought out of the level. While here, if you like leave 50 notes, you can come back, get the 50 notes, and continue on with the 100 notes on that level. Which is a very, very nice feature that makes it a lot easier in some of the later levels. Because I can imagine doing some of the later levels with having to collect all the notes at once. Though this is a very, very beautiful game. It looks very nice. It still looks nice. Though this is the graphics were updated, but they weren't like reworked or anything. Just a little bit of a nice little polish to them. Characters look good. Dialogue is it's not that strong. It's a lot. You can tell it was intended for children a little bit. There are moments where it gets a little cheeky, but not too out there. The basic story is the witch is going to steal your sister. You have to get her back, or else the witch will transform your sister's prettiness onto herself, and then your sister becomes ugly like the witch is right now. There's the witch on her broom, the cliche witch. Green skin, has warts, all that good stuff. And then Bottles thinks that the witch is her brother. I never actually understood that. Why would Bottles think that the witch is Banjo? He obviously knows who the witch is, right? I mean, her face is carved into the side of a mountain. He has to have some idea of like who she is, right? Or at least know what Banjo looks like. He lives right outside of Banjo's house. So far that's like the only like leap of just go with it that you have to take. Because the rest just I'm trying to add logic to a game about a bear and a bird going through levels created by Jigsaw puzzles. I have no idea why I'm trying to look for logic here. But yes, she steals your sister, and now you have to go out and find her. So you start out, you don't have, you can jump and you can attack, but you don't have too many skills. So Bottles here will talk to you and let you know about all the skills and stuff. And I do apologize, right here it will cut during the dialogue because it will get to the 5-minute mark, and then the dialogue will keep going. See right there, it just complete skip. And I apologize about that, but the Xbox will only allow 5 minutes of gameplay at a time. And while I was resetting the for it to record, Bottles just kept saying stuff about, you know, us being noobs and being horrible at Banjo-Kazooie. But you know, I know my Banjo-Kazooie. I know there's a free man up here, and that's going to help out a lot. So I get the free man, 4 lives. Only disappointing thing is when you quit the game, you don't keep your lives. So I mean, it's more of just a nod to, hey, I know where a free man is, rather than I'm going to need this later on. Now, a good part of the tutorial is it'll usually get you through to all the honeycombs in the area. I already know where like all the honeycomb pieces are, so I'm just gonna run around, get them up real quick, show off just the scenery of Spiral Mountain. It's a very beautiful level. It just feels like it feels pretty friendly. It feels nice and opening. Like nice open, like it feels like how a tutorial level should feel. There's a lot of games the tutorial level doesn't feel like a real level. It just feels like, oh, this is supposed to be a tutorial. But here this feels like if you don't go with a tutorial, you could just explore it and you can have fun. Like it's just another level. Not as big as the others, but still, you know, you got your enemies, you could still die here. Though it's been a long time since I've died at Spiral Mountain. And I just gotta mention that music. It's really good music. I'm actually really excited for Yooka-Laylee, the Kickstarter project that the original Rare team is working on. So I know Grant Kirkhope's composing, and Grant Kirkhope is an amazing man. If you haven't watched any Game Grumps like at all, I would advise just watching the guest Grumps with Grant Kirkhope. It is an amazing episode. Just to see a man who created video games just act the way he does there, it's amazing. But Yooka-Laylee started as it was Kickstarter announced around E3. The thing is, around E3 I didn't hear much about it. I heard about like the Shenmue Kickstarter and everything, but not the Yooka-Laylee. But even then, apparently it still blew past its goal in like the first few hours or within the first few days, and it's gotten all of its bonus goals. So that's gonna be amazing to see. If that comes, whenever it comes to Xbox or PS4, expect a Let's Play. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be just a blind Let's Play, because here, I've beaten this game a few times already. I know where a good amount of everything is here, so I'll be trying to blast through the first few levels as fast as possible. Hopefully, it'll go by pretty quickly. Then we have Bottles ready to tackle the witch now. I'm always ready, Bottles. Always. Another thing I kind of like is the back and forth between Bottles and Kazooie. They just really do not like each other. I mean, this was like a genuine like good luck from Bottles, so you didn't see much there. But later on, we'll see like just them getting at each other's goats. And there's the machine that's going to turn Tooty into this weird, grotesque, ugly bear, and turn Gruntilda into like a total hottie. So it's an interesting machine. Though hopefully, by the time we're done, Tooty will not be in this situation. So that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe down below. I'll put some links to the socials, Facebook, Twitch, all that good stuff.